mic is on. I'm just adjusting this. So, here we go. That should be good. Oh, and let me move this over here. Boop.
We'll probably play some. There we go. Are you on?
Yeah.
Of course.
Excellent connection. I'm just looking at the screens.
Yeah.
It's set up. We're good. So we just give everybody a few minutes to join us. And Comic Book Man is here.
Okay, is that what you want to see? Or do you need to see
No,
all this
I
stuff?
like to see both screens.
What does this tell you?
To how the stream is doing.
Okay.
So I just like to see both things. That's all.
Is that good?
That's fine.
Okay.
And that way I can also see the chat.
Word up.
Although the font's kind of small from this angle. So I'm going to see if I can pull it up on my phone.
Oh, the chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just getting set up, guys. And then we're going to chat a little while with you.
Here, live it, Carla.
Let's see. Oh, it's not letting me click it yet. It won't let me click it. Let me go back in and then go. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I can see it. That's better. Now I can read everything better. We have a screen that's like over there, and sometimes I can read the text fine.
You can use your phone.
Sometimes it's really small to like.
There's no shame in
this
that.
This is
game.
one of those days where the text looks very small and hard to read.
Uh-oh, that means you're getting older.
No.
Oh,
I mean,
yes,
I can read most of it, but
Here.
not that clearly.
It's on the same thing as this, but I can't.
It's fine. I have it on my phone now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're good.
Coolio.
Okay, so let's start the.
Are we rolling here?
Let's do the thing.
Okay, hold up a second.
What do you? Oh, you're trying to adjust that.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I've got my other screen
I can
here.
see it too now.
Yeah.
Alrighty, day. All right. Boop a doop boop boop.
Ricky, Bobby, Sonia, use James caps.
There
Because
you go.
James Muscarella types in all caps.
James Capsarella. Yeah.
There is something to it because it is easier to read.
Yes, it is. Everybody
Yeah.
type in James Muscarella.
So there you go. Everyone type in caps. And
Yeah.
we're good.
He's got the perpetual broken shift key.
Yeah.
It's locked on caps.
Where it looks like everyone's yelling at each other. Hello!
Okay, hey everybody, welcome to another
Hey.
exciting episode of The Mummy and the Monkeys.
Harry, Scary,
Hangover. Oh my stars and garters.
Our after show, chat show, don't you know?
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Starring
You know?
your lovable, affable hosts, Grim Gory and...
Janet Decay.
Yes, the Mummy and the Monkey. So, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know. If you don't know, now you know.
Yes.
Right.
And this is our after show chat show, and we just wrapped up episode 275 of the Harry Scary Hangout.
High five.
That's
Speaking
a
of-
live streaming show.
Speaking of fives, high 275, baby.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm not going to high five you 275 times.
We should. Well, we did it in practice. You can't do it now.
No, that's too many
Okay,
times.
that's
Which
all
we tried. It just that bit didn't work.
Yeah. All right. Well.
So yeah, we hosted the movie Phantom from Space, 1953. It was a lot of fun, cheesy sound effects, cheesy movie,
Thank you, James Muscarella, for the congrats on our 275.
mid-century cheese.
That's it's definitely fun when you're here, James. No doubt about that.
Oh yeah. And now this is like just a little, kind of just a chat thing.
We get to relax.
Where we get to interact with you guys a little bit more.
Very, very, not as many buttons to push.
Yes. We don't have to worry about all of that. And I'm going to take this thing off. It's actually itching my head. So, the creature from the Black Lagoon, there you go. Now he feels pretty.
You're letting your hair down, so to speak. Yeah.
Yes. That was feeling too itchy.
You got the head pincher off you.
Yes.
I'm going to do the same thing with this jockey I'm wearing. It's really starting to cut into my... Oh, forget it.
Why are you wearing that?
I'll leave it. It's a rough show,
You're got to be prepared for
I work with you,
everything.
Don't forget. Yeah. You got to be careful.
Okay, so for tonight's topic, and this is thanks to Bobby Harvey Jr.,
Who's that?
also known as Wiki Bobby.
Oh, yes. That's
one of our awesome chat moderators.
Just kidding, Bobby.
He suggested the Christmas in July theme.
Christmas in July, exchanging presents.
And
Christmas in July.
I've always heard Christmas in July as like a jokey kind of fun thing.
I'll tell you. Can I tell you what I thought it was at first?
Okay, you go ahead.
I thought it was a way for, and I think some of it is where you're going to explain from what you told me, kind of maybe is sort of that. But I thought it was just a way, because Christmas is such a popular holiday in general.
Yes.
You know, in lands that celebrate it, especially this land of the United States, and that they, but not just from the religious standpoint, but because of the retail, faction of it. Factor of it, and it generates so much money. Why wait a whole year to sell stuff and to celebrate it when you can kind of, maybe halfway through say, hey, maybe we should just celebrate it now? But I found out tonight from you that is not technically actually the case. It
well,
does a little
there's
bit,
multiple layers that we're going to share.
Yes.
Now there were some comments, and then we'll read some comments, and then we'll get into the topic.
I thought it was a sales tactic.
Captain Billy says, when I watch on my bedroom TV, I can't read the chat unless it's in caps.
I can't read it unless I open my eyes.
Jesus Gorilla says, congratulations on 275 episodes.
Yeah, I can't read this chat unless I open my eyes.
The comic book...
And then it's like, whoa, now I can see it.
The comic book man says, Grim, what product do you use to keep your hair look so good?
What was that? That ultimate
Freeze It hairspray. It's a gold can.
Yeah, and my hair's been even better. It's been more on fleek, like that Houlihan interview with Houlihan in the beginning of the show. I mean, my hair was like a solid mass. Now it's sort of like all over the place, but compared to that, but it was a different way.
Well, and yeah, it was different hair, right?
It was a different,
yeah,
bolt-on hair. Yeah.
And I don't even know who carries Freeze It hairspray anymore. Like, I got it at Big Lots, like on sale before they closed, and I think I bought 3 or 4 cans.
Yeah.
So we've got a ton of hairspray still in stock, But
Aquanet,
Freeze It I think works better than Aquanet for sure. David Phillips, wow! Thank you for the super chat. And then there's
cool, Dave,
a note there.
Yes.
The super chat from earlier was supposed to be 2750, not 750. Fast typing and trying to catch up mistake.
Cute. Well,
that's very sweet of you.
That's cool.
Thank you so much.
Very thoughtful. Yeah, and I get it too. I guess 275, 250.
Yeah. And all that just goes back into the show. Like if we need a new microphone or SD cards, or like maybe another camera or something. Those kind of funds go to stuff like that. Or if Grim needs more hairspray.
Yeah, exactly. Although, I'm thinking he may have, since he made that first mistake, 750, maybe there's that decimal point should have been 275.00. Maybe he messed up again. I don't know.
No.
Just joking, of course.
Don't do that.
I'm just carrying that whole, like, I messed up the first time and just make it a third. Don't worry. Of course, please. This show is totally not worth that.
No. Yeah, we appreciate all of you guys.
No, that's super generous. The fact that anybody watches this means so much to us. So,
Rog says, I saw a monkey drinking a pina colada at Trader Vic's and his hair was perfect.
Really? Trader Vic's, wow.
Okay. So the Christmas in July theme, I was curious about that because I'm like, well, what started Christmas in July? Like, why do people do that sometimes?
Ask it like Seinfeld.
Why do people have Christmas in July parties? I can't do his voice.
I can't believe you even tried. I'm shocked.
I can't do his voice. This is just my dumb guy voice.
That's pretty good. Why do people celebrate Christmas in July? Who are these people? But yours was better, I thought.
So, when I Googled it, when I checked with the Google, it started...
Which is 100% truth.
I don't know, but it started in... Are you done?
No, this is a 2-person show.
I'm telling a story.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead.
It started in 1933, actually. 1933. There was a summer camp that had a Christmas in July party for the kids to try to carry the spirit of Christmas throughout the year. And it was a way for the kiddos to do like a little gift exchange and, stuff like that. And, I guess years later it must have caught on because in 1940... there was a movie, it was a comedy movie called Christmas in July. So who would have thunk it, right?
Starring Bob Hope and Bing Crosby.
And then
It's a road movie. I don't know.
Some retailers were doing Christmas in July sales to try to boost sales and to sell more things during the slow summer months. Of
course.
Because, in the summertime, people aren't shopping for things as often. Maybe for cookout stuff or barbecue.
I get a ding for... I was right about
maybe
that.
Camping or maybe a swimsuit to go swimming. But, they're not like buying a lot of gift items. So I think that was a way to try to boost sales a little bit with the Christmas in July retailing.
What was the Australia thing?
Oh, so I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
And there's more comments. So let's read comments and we'll talk about more.
This is an interactive gig, so yeah.
Leo says, I think it's because people are so tired of being hot and they're looking forward to snow. Yeah, it could be that too. A way to think of, cooler weather, cool thoughts.
Just sit on a frozen bag of peas. That'll cool you down. Throw them down your
These two
pants.
bicker every week, made for each other. Yes, we do bicker. Department stores have Christmas in July sales, says James Muscarella. So yeah, yep, and that's true. They'll run different sales and specials to try to boost sales.
How come they didn't do like Hanukkah in June?
Well, I mean, people could if they want to.
You don't hear about that though. That's kind of why not?
Well, they could. I mean, there's a new trend. There you go.
But if you think about it, I don't know that I think Christmas seems to be. It's like the line, like Linus, like from the Charlie Brown. I think Christmas is not as religious as it used to be, like a long time ago. It's more of a retail thing because think about other religious holidays where there's like millions of people that participate in those.
Well, people
but you don't
still
hear,
do.
hey, there's a Hanukkah sale.
People still do gift giving.
Yeah, but there's no like there's no big Hanukkah sale.
Like for Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and the other holidays, people will still give gifts to each other.
They crazy nice.
But I guess because like Christmas is like.
But why though? Maybe
the holiday that the majority of Americans celebrate. I'm
but
guessing
they're not all
some of those.
But they're not all religious.
No.
Right, because Christmas.
You can celebrate a holiday and not be religious.
Well, yeah, that's
what I mean.
That's what Linus and
like
the
you
Peanut
can
special is
appreciate a holiday even if it's not
because
like
they commercialize
the religion you grew up
because
with.
it's commercialized. It's just a day to give gifts.
It is, and commercialism.
But they give gifts during Hanukkah
Capitalism.
too. But Hanukkah's a gift. It has that kind of stuff going on too.
Yeah, but
and other religions that I'm not aware of.
I don't have all the answers.
I didn't ask you directly. I'm saying
I'm
think
just
about
trying to host a show with
It's
you.
like the Arsenio things that make you go They just popped into my little simian pea brain. I don't know.
But all the holidays are fun, right? Yeah. There's food and usually celebration and gifts.
I've been to all kinds of
with
different...
many holidays.
I have experienced many different things in my life at different celebrations and different religions. So, yes, and I find them all fun and fascinating
I think
interesting.
it's very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I've never been to a bris yet, but...
No, I don't think I have
Don't think I want to.
Yeah, I'm
Ouch.
good. Let's see. Captain Billy says, show Santa meets the ice cream bunny next week. Santa in Florida. Oh, so there's another one. Yeah, he's like Santa ends up in Florida. It's like a summer theme.
You can't. Yeah. Well, number one, I think that's like a Shout Factory or even or maybe Riff. But Riff Tracks owns that.
Technically, that was in the public domain, but I believe Shout Factory distributes
and even
it
if they didn't,
so we can't show that.
The Riff Tracks crew, the guys,
and the Riff Tracks people perfected that.
I don't want. There's some movies I would not touch.
We can't mess with that.
I don't know how you could do it better than they did it. So why bother?
Yeah, like it's so funny the way they host
to me
it.
that they were the ones that kind of MST3K, Mystery Science Theater 3000. They dug up the Manos: The Hands of Fate. Mm-hmm. Like I think we did show that movie. We did.
We did once.
But it doesn't feel the same.
But it wasn't the same.
Yeah, I mean they mastered that.
Yeah, when they hosted that movie, it was amazing.
Yeah, it's like trying to follow Hendrix.
With them doing their funny jokes and everything, it was just amazing.
Yeah, you can't be. The best I could do is throw a bunch of sound effects in as much as they talk. That's what I try to do with my version of sound effects is basically what Mystery Science does with riffing the movie.
Yes.
I pepper in as many as I can that make sense and not just random here and there. I try to make it like this call and response thing throughout like they do with commentary.
So okay, Christmas in July, we're
Yeah.
talking about that. And normally the holiday season for like Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever, any holiday you celebrate.
Or as
Most of
Smokey
those-
Robinson would say, Chinooka.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Look that one up.
Tomato. But yeah, most of those holidays are in the month of December. They
Yes.
fall in December.
Yes.
So, and I thought this was really fascinating. Technically, in the southern
Do
hemisphere
you need a pair of glasses to push up?
yes, yes, I need my nerd glasses. Technically, oh, you have glasses handy?
These might be too big. These might be too big.
He's getting me nerd glasses, everybody.
Hold up.
Okay.
Does it matter if they're sunglasses?
Just hand me a pair of glasses.
Here, these might be too big for you.
Okay.
But you got a big head, so I don't know.
Oh man, how do you see?
Don't look at. Just look up.
Ooh. Technically, okay, that's enough. I'm done with that bit.
Now you're blind for real.
Yeah. So technically, Australia, parts of South America, parts of Africa, New Zealand, the Easter Islands.
That's next to.
So there's some other islands too that are in the southern hemisphere, and of course Antarctica, but that's all penguins.
Yes.
So the southern hemisphere, the seasons are opposite.
They're heathens. They don't celebrate anything.
The penguins are?
Yes, they're heathens.
I didn't know.
Oh yeah, they're notorious.
They must have wild parties.
Oh,
And they're always wearing tuxedos.
They're the ones with the good records.
Oh boy.
Yes.
So, yeah, the southern hemisphere, the seasons are opposite. Like when we're having our winter, it's summertime there.
Oh.
So in Australia, they technically have Christmas in the summertime. So there's another Christmas in July type of thing.
Oh.
So that could also be like where that came from, because they're celebrating Christmas time in summer weather.
Okay.
So they've got like, they'll have pictures of Santa wearing like swim shorts or surf shorts.
Speedo.
Maybe he's wearing a Speedo. I don't know.
Why not? You know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's really, you know,
He's not.
showing some skin there and getting some sun on his
It
buns.
only comes once a year, so.
Jeez.
What?
So, okay.
Or does he?
And the reason for the seasonal opposites, the
Yes.
Earth's axial tilt when it when it orbits around the sun. So
Do you have a
there's my little
a
science
globe to show how that works?
little science fact there.
Ah.
Okay, so yeah, they'll have. I looked up. Well, how do they celebrate Christmas? They'll have beach parties.
They who?
Australia.
The Aussies? Okay.
Yeah, the Aussies. Beach parties, barbecues. They'll have shrimp on the barbie.
On the Bobby.
Yeah, so seafood. Backyard cricket. They'll play cricket.
Ooh.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And carols by candlelight. So they'll still go out caroling, just maybe in their flip-flops and short shorts. And, you know, summer here we get all those mosquitoes, so hopefully they don't get bit up by mosquitoes when they go caroling.
Santa in a banana hammock. There you go.
There you go.
Candy cane hammock.
Yeah. Oh, wow, lots of comments here.
Go ahead.
Drawing the line at Santa in a banana hammock, says Fulton. And then Captain Billy says, Jesus was born in the summer. Everybody traveled to Nazareth to pay taxes when it was warm.
Yeah, Santa and Speedo gives a whole new meaning to Santa's sack.
So,
Right.
yeah, there's some people who think that he may have been born in the summer.
Who?
I don't.
I told you that earlier.
Yeah, you said that earlier.
That they're well, but not to get in all that, but
Yeah.
that's what they say, that Jesus was born more spring, summertime, and not
Possibly.
winter. But
yeah.
that was all the whole. Well, everyone knows that. I mean that.
Lambs are born in the spring. The shepherds were watching their flocks.
Yeah,
says
I'm not
Rob.
going to get into all that now.
So,
That's not what this program's about. What this show's about.
Yeah.
You could read about all this. You know, you can go on the World Wide Web and check out all kind of multiple sources.
Yeah, all
and
kinds
figure it
of
out for
interesting
yourself.
things you can read about.
But
yeah.
I don't think it matters when they celebrate, you know, the Christmas, you know, which is supposed to be obviously the birth of Jesus. It's been over time made more of into a retail holiday, and I think that's what the halfway to Christmas is like. Hey, don't forget, don't worry, we haven't forgotten.
Hey, go buy more things.
We
haven't forgotten.
There's not one American, one person that celebrates that doesn't really going to go broke in November and December.
Right.
They know it's coming. You don't have to remind us halfway through, and you know, and fleece us then, and then in December. We get it. We know what we're coming up.
Yeah, we know. We'll be shopping from you.
Yeah, you go from Christmas to New Year's, which costs a ton of money sometimes, and then over to what? Then the next thing is Valentine's Day. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They're also spaced out.
Oh, yeah, so you can
There's nothing between Valentine's Day and
commercialism.
And Halloween. I know, halfway to Christmas. Like, get out of here. Can I save a few bucks?
But there was that movie Christmas in July from 1940.
I've never heard of that.
And then I guess Hallmark, because Hallmark has made like thousands of Christmas movies.
Yes. I want to see that Steven Seagal one.
There are some other holiday like Christmas in July movies too, and I can't think of them right now. I haven't seen any of them, so it's not really my
I know
jam.
Who You Did Last Christmas. That's not that.
There
one.
are some Christmas-themed horror films, though.
Oh,
like
tons.
Santa, Sleigh, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Krampus.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
There's a billion.
There's so many of them. And then there's even like Thanksgiving.
Well, that's a different holiday.
The Thanksgiving one. I know, but it's close to Christmas. So I thought
But there's no Hanukkah horror movies, are there?
I don't know. I don't know if there are.
I don't know. I keep defaulting to Hanukkah because I think it's such a big holiday. But that one gets left alone,
Well, I mean, maybe there are, and we just don't know.
I know. Well, Adam Sandler did 8 Crazy Nights. That was supposed to be about the 8 days of Hanukkah.
It's like a comedy type of thing.
Yeah, it's an animated movie.
Yeah. I thought that some of that was cute.
There you go, Hollywood. There's some new ground. You can maybe and then find any religion and sort of make your own.
Make a movie about it.
A horror movie, but who knows?
Well, depending on we'll just
maybe I don't know.
We'll just let that go.
Oh no, I got a better idea, Hollywood. Just kind of remake all the same movies over.
Or that.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed with the independent films, they get more creative with some of the holiday movies and
There's
some of the wacky movies. Like
there's already a whole new Superman reboot planned for next year. You didn't know that, did you?
Oh boy.
Why not? Sure.
We haven't seen the new one yet.
That movie did so well. Let's just reboot it and with a different actor and have a different.
Captain Adam's VHS pirate ship said Menorah Massacre. Now that would be a cool name.
There might even be some. I don't know. I just never really hear about that. I mean, I'm just thinking it's kind of neat some uncharted territory if it's.
The Festival of Fright, says Mofei-chan.
There you go.
That would be funny.
Let's come on to indie producer. Maybe we should make those movies. I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
Thanksgiving is so corny but hilarious, says Leo.
There's only a handful of Thanksgiving. Now, we haven't seen that one Thanksgiving. Is that the Thanksgiving movie that came out a couple years ago?
That came out like 15, 20 years
There's another
ago.
one that just came out.
I think they made a sequel.
But there's something new that came out
I know. I think it's the same guys that made the first Thanksgiving. I think there's a sequel to it.
But there's a movie that came out about like a killer pilgrim a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah. We haven't seen that one.
Haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah.
Or Rudolph goes on a killing spree.
You guys ever notice how fast this year's going by?
Yes. Well, the older
way
you
too
get,
fast.
Because everything's connected. You have when you get in a routine of paying mortgage or rent, all your bills, any of your dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, and if you work 9 to 5, whatever, it all just becomes predictable, and it goes very fast.
Bone Jangler says a whole slew of us horror hosts hosted Santa's Sleigh on Spike TV many moons ago.
That's cool. Yeah, I would love to see that.
I would love to see that if you have that in your archives. Yeah, we would love a copy.
I would love to see that.
We'd love to see it.
Now that would make my Christmas this year. Yes.
And then Mofei-Chen says, there's a ton of Christmas horror films. It's getting to be too much, but I would love to do a horror spoof of a Hallmark Christmas movie.
That's a good idea.
Now, that would be really funny. And if I burped, I'm sorry. I
just burped for you.
I thought I made a mini burp while talking.
Blame it on me. No, it's okay.
We had tacos for dinner.
Oh boy, and they're repeating.
And they're yeah.
I even had a Pepsi.
I'm like burping tacos a little bit.
It's all coming up.
Oh, it was so good.
They taste good coming up too. Yeah, like a murderous. Hallmark should show it. They should really do something different.
They should.
If they don't, then Shudder or something like that.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Make that movie. That would be. I mean, come on.
Maybe it's like
that's a $1 million idea.
Yeah, like take the people that are like in those kind of movies, and then maybe one of them goes crazy or something, and
maybe there's all crazy.
Or maybe they're fighting.
Maybe a lot of them are, and they're like killing each other.
Some type of weird Hallmark Christmas
like
movie brawl.
All the goody people are like psychos for real.
Yeah, where they try to be all goody and then they just snap one day and. They couldn't take the stress of getting ready for Christmas.
They all converge, all the cuckoos. They convert, all the goody
and they're all
cuckoos.
like attacking each other.
Yes, with all different styles of killing each other. And it becomes a really muddy whoDunit, and they all done it.
Yeah, it's like some crazy thing.
Down to the last kook.
That would be funny.
That's a good idea. I mean, no. We'll just have to reboot this in 2 years, or this is what was really popular 3 years ago that we can redo again. It's just so lazy.
Captain Adam's VHS pirate ship. Gravy Boat is a Thanksgiving horror movie about a haunted gravy boat that was unknowingly bought from an antique store.
For real?
And curses a family's Thanksgiving.
Oh, Lord.
Well,
Gravy
it's not
boat.
a real movie, but sounds good. Oh, that would be a great idea for a movie. You should totally make that movie.
I would watch it.
Why haven't you made this yet?
Gravy Boat.
It needs to happen.
Good
now
gravy.
we're giving filmmakers ideas.
But then we'll make them. They have to
go and do it.
You know, there's only a handful of people that get away with really cool stuff in Hollywood, and
Comic Book Man says I'd watch the hell out of that. Gravy Boat sounds awesome.
That sounds like
Mikey.
No. Now, see, be honest though, that sounds like something I would buy at a horror convention, and you would be like, "Why are you buying that?" Another indie movie,
or we go and watch it, and it's like,
well, I don't know. I have to see it. I don't care if I get to. We don't get to watch all that stuff because we're too busy working, but. We're at convention.
Yeah, there's a ton of movies we still need to watch.
Oh, we still got we got stacks of them that we haven't watched, especially independent ones. But yeah, Gravy Boat would be in the stack if it was made for sure.
We would totally watch Gravy Boat the movie.
Why not? Yeah, like I said, it can't be any worse than a bunch of other stuff we've seen. You know.
You probably couldn't use the Hallmark name. Obviously, you'd probably have to call it like Cable Channel Christmas Movie Massacre. Like, make a generic name for the cable.
Or spell it different, like Hall, Haul, like Hallmark.
Hall, like, yeah.
Hallmark.
Yeah, you'd have to change it.
Hallmarked.
Something like that.
With a T. I don't know. You can come up with something clever, but people would get it. You know, you don't even have to call it Hallmark or anything close to it. People would get the idea. We have seen people make parodies of those Hallmark movies, and like but they're really filthy titles. But it was funny. But it would work. I think it would work as a movie.
Well, there was one that I saw a few years ago on Tubi, and it's probably still there.
Oh yes,
and it was really cute.
It was a Karen Christmas.
It looked like it was going to be like a Hallmark movie type of cheesy thing, and it said a Karen
for a Karen
a Christmas. No,
Christmas Karen.
A Christmas Karen.
Like a Christmas Carol.
And it was about a Karen type of lady who was like really mean and real snotty to everybody.
Yeah, Malmark.
She was being a Karen, you know, and she kind of like a Scrooge type of story where she's visited by the ghosts. You know, and they
showed how much of a Karen she is.
They showed how much of a Karen she was, called her out on it, showed her the error of her ways, and then at the end of the movie, she was nice to everybody, and everybody got along with her, and it was a happy ending. It was really cute.
Wow.
So yeah, a Christmas Karen. I thought that was a fun movie.
Lordy, you have some strength I don't possess. I'll tell you that. I guess it can't be worse than a Madea movie.
So I thought that was like a kind of a fun parody of like those kind of cheesy, like wholesome Christmas
The name
movies.
is brilliant.
Yeah, a Christmas Karen.
I love the name. I mean,
instead of a Christmas Carol. So.
I get it.
Yes.
So Christmas in July. I don't think we celebrate that too much here, except in the bars.
House cut. Janet's legs look like she's about 6'2". You know what? I'm actually short.
She's 2'6".
You know, it's an optical.
She's actually shorter. She's She's 2'6".
I'm like this tall.
You were close. She's 2'6".
Yeah, you know, it's movie magic. You know, it's the camera effects that.
She's mostly leg, and
yeah.
Imagine legs with the head on top of it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all she really is.
But like, you know, this tall.
Yeah. Yeah, but small. But sexy.
Well, the shoes help too.
Yeah.
You know. And you know, fishnets do wonders.
The camera adds 5 feet, said Albert.
It does.
In her case, it's an apple.
Yeah, because in person, I'm only like this tall.
No one's looking at my legs?
I could like fit in someone's pocket.
I feel left out. Oh, well. You're missing out.
Jeez. So if you guys watched any cool movies, or if you recommend a holiday movie, you know, put it in the comments and we'll read them and, you know, look into it.
I watched something the other day that
what did you watch?
You want nothing to do with it.
Oh,
but
okay.
I was fascinated by it. I've always been sort of a fan because we're both fans of Sacha Baron Cohen, who is known as
Borat.
Does the Borat character.
Yes,
and,
I love Borat.
And
very nice.
There's other crazy characters.
I can't do that voice, but
nice.
Very nice.
Nice. So you love him.
Borat's awesome.
Before him, he came on the scene. I think Tom Green.
Yes, Tom Green is funny.
That kind of comedy, basically where he annoys people until they can't take it anymore. But before both of those people was a guy named Andy Kaufman.
Oh, Andy Kaufman, I can't stand.
Who was a comedian who popped up in the early 70s. He did that Mighty Mouse routine, that here I come to save the day.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I
just did that on the first SNL show.
I know you find it interesting. It's just not my jam.
Well,
and that's fine if people like him. It's just not my thing.
So here it is. So check this out. So I saw him on Taxi as a kid. I watched him on Taxi as Latka Gravis. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Funny, doing a little weird. Basically, that character was based on a part of his act called the foreign guy he would do, as a stand-up act. But
now we'd call him the certain ethnic.
Well, I mean, yeah, but the foreign guy doesn't say it's like certain ethnic.
Big Chuck reference.
Yeah. Well, certain ethnic is nondescript. The foreign, what foreign? It was a generic
from
guy.
any place. Yeah.
He would do this. He would do part of his stand-up routine is he would just do that and act like you know what he's saying, and he would go. Oh
jeez.
And people are like, what? He would do this for like a half an hour, and he wasn't saying anything, but he would act like you know what he's saying. He would say, "Get the joke." Anyway, here was the weird thing about this is I've been aware of Andy Kaufman. I know who he is. I know some of the stuff he did with the wrestling women later on in career. He died at 35 years old of lung cancer, very young, but he always looked the same age. He never seemed to age. He always looked 35 when he was 19. Very strange presence about this guy. But I got really wrapped up in this documentary called Thank You Very Much I saw on Tubi. And I didn't know what to expect watching it because I thought I knew what I needed to know about him. But for some reason, watching this, it showed me a whole different angle of what he was about. He was very real deal. Had an odd take on what comedy should be.
An odd person.
But almost like Tom Green, the same thing.
A different style for sure.
He would
There's a lot of people that like him, and and that's totally cool. It's just not my thing.
He even did a show called Uncle Andy's, not Playhouse, something like that. But it was very much like what Pee Wee wound up doing, what Paul Rubens did. Mm-hmm. But it was Andy Kaufman, and one of his childhood things he loved was Howdy Doody. The puppet show.
Oh yeah.
He was even in the audience as a kid. It was a little kid in the because he was born in 48. I'm saying.
So he would have, if he were still around today, he would have been a boomer.
Oh, for big time. He was born in 1948.
Howdy Doody era is like boomer era.
But there's a part I know you're you don't want to get to know anything about Andy Kaufman, even though to the point after I watched that and I ended at about 1:30 a.m. and I went to bed. My mind kept thinking about it. I was dreaming about stuff I saw. It was really weird effect on me it had on because his whole thing was the uncomfortable spot of making. That was his whole thing.
Very awkward.
Let's not go out there and tell jokes about airline food and how uncomfortable this is and how my family, my dad. It was a
completely different style.
He didn't do that at all. He was more like he would go out and just sit down for 10 minutes, look at his watch. And the audience is like, what are you doing? And that was the whole thing, is for people to go inside and make what they need out of whatever the hell he was trying to. It was like performance art.
Albert says, I love Taxi. Nardo was hot.
Yeah, well, that was Elaine, what's her name? Bennett, right? Anyway, but I watched that and it was kind of profound for me because I didn't know.
KVK Music says you have to understand Andy.
Yes, it was not your
and
normal
Mofe Chen,
thing.
who said he was more of an artist.
It was a performance art. It wasn't stand-up comedy as you know stand-up comedy.
And then VHS Mikey says Tom Green has a cool set on his TV show.
Mm-hmm. Tom Green did so much crazy stuff like that. One of the things I remember that he did that I thought was, again, Andy Kaufman, brilliant. He went to a comedy club. They were all happy that he was there. Hey, we got Tom Green here.
Yes.
And he took the microphone. He just was going, Joshua. And he wouldn't stop saying Joshua. And the club owner guy came. He was like, okay, that's enough. He's like, Joshua. Just saying the word Josh, the name. And they kicked him out.
Yeah.
It was, but it's performance.
What the hell?
Well, Well, I get
That's
it. Andy
annoying
Kaufman to me did
as
that
F.
before he did.
That's too annoying.
But it's the same type of thing, you know.
Yeah.
But it's the uncomfortableness of it. It's different than going.
Doesn't
My grandmother made the soup and it was really weird.
Okay, but
it wasn't jokes. It was a different kind of performance.
Like that's just annoying.
But you said you like Tom Green though. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, I can't like watch Tom Green for hours, but I like some of his bits.
And there's other comedians that can't. Like Tracy Morgan's kind of
same
notorious
with
for that.
I like Robin Williams, but I couldn't watch his stuff for long periods of time because it would be like a lot, you know. Yeah. I mean, I think with any comedy stuff, like there's a lot of people that have some funny stuff they do, but
yeah. Okay, so I'm getting some good stuff leads here. I am going to
check out. After a while, I'm like, okay. That's enough. What else could I watch? But
I'll end it on this. I think if you would take a few seconds and watch Andy Kaufman interviewing Howdy Doody on his show.
Nah, I'm good.
That he did. I'm
glad you enjoyed it, though.
It's very touching. He almost turns into a 5-year-old.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And he's like, he is poring over this puppet. It's the actual Howdy Doody puppet. And the guy who voiced it, I think, might have been still alive at the time. But this interaction with Andy and the puppet on a show that he was his own show.
He wasn't annoying to him, was he?
Oh, no. He loved Howdy Doody. I mean, that was one of his childhood...
Well, then maybe I could watch that. He wasn't like just
no.
saying Joshua.
No.
Over and over
Andy
again,
was...
annoying him.
No, that was Tom Green, but... Oh, no. Andy,
was Tom... Okay.
Tom Green did the Joshua joke.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Where he got kicked out of the club.
Yeah. That's
he
dumb.
pissed the club manager off.
Well, yeah, why would you do that?
Because you can. It's a thing.
But that doesn't mean you should.
It's like prank phone calls, you know, and I love those too.
Yeah, okay.
Jim Carrey movie, I'd like to... that's right, I haven't seen that yet. Jim Carrey did played Andy Kaufman in a movie, which I haven't seen yet, but for some reason, I'm getting that sort of, like, itch now, and she does not like
No, it's really annoying.
But I'm obsessed, but one of my... If you get a few seconds, I don't know why this made me laugh like crazy, but they showed a clip on this thing, and I'll end it here for sure. On this documentary about Andy Kaufman reading the Superman, you know, more powerful than a locomotive.
Man on the Moon, it's called.
Yeah, that's the Jim
they're
Carrey
putting
movie.
it in the comments, and then Tom Green has a recent documentary, A Great Watch, says KBK.
I would love to see that. I love Tom Green. I like Borat. I love
VHS Mikey. The Jim Carrey movie does a pretty good job of introducing Andy to a new audience.
Yeah.
James Muscarella says Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live is Gumby.
Eddie Murphy's a brilliant comic.
Oh, Eddie Murphy was really funny back in the day.
He took what Richard Pryor did, but
Richard Pryor was amazing.
Well, Richard Pryor was the original.
He
right?
was really funny.
There's some really early '60s, late '60s club stuff of his that is very out there, and you get so raw, but you could see the beginnings of what it turned into, like way later in the '70s. But I was gonna say, let me finish seeing Superman is a big thing. There's an audition tape that Andy Kaufman did for SNL, and it's a green background. He's just sitting there and he's reading the Superman, like the more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall, big. The way he reads it, it's rolling laughing. I don't know why. I was just straight up. Maybe it was late and I was just laughing at it, but I just thought it was brilliant. Anyway, so now I got a new kick. I think I'm gonna delve more into that.
Now he's like, this is his new thing he's obsessed about. Because
in a short period of time, this guy made such an impact on people to the point where some people still to this day don't know what they saw or understood. They're like, was that all an act? Did we ever hear his real voice? His real personality? Nobody really kind of knows.
Ricky Bobby Sonia says, too much. Good night, y'all. They're tired of hearing about it too.
Oh, whatever. You gotta go to bed at some time. We can change the subject. That's okay.
Yeah, well, we're gonna wrap this up pretty soon.
I like this department store.
So we had a fun time talking about Christmas in July, some holiday movies and holiday traditions, and how Australians celebrate Christmas. I thought that was interesting.
I think other holidays need to be exploited and done, like Christmas. Why not? I mean, I think there's some fresh territory there.
Like
halfway to. Well, when's halfway to Halloween?
Like Arbor Day.
Halfway to Arbor Day.
Halfway to Arbor Day.
I love Arbor Day.
Arbor Day. Everyone should get a tree as a
Plant
gift.
more trees.
Yeah. So then all the garden centers can... then all the garden centers can have good sales.
You're not even...
And then we're going to plant all the trees and it'll be good for the environment.
See, but you're really downplaying it. You know how crazy we get on Arbor Day, you and me. we get insane. Like,
yes.
Forget New Year's. That's
What?
nothing compared to Arbor Day.
Yes.
Around here,
Because you're swinging from the tree branches.
We're covered in dirt.
And you're like dancing around in the dirt.
We're basically like Wiccans. We're like just nude.
Yes, like dancing around your fire naked.
Nude in the garden, dancing around a fire pit at night. That's what happens here on Arbor Day.
Yeah, Arbor Day gets pretty cray.
It's pretty cray. Arbor Day gets pretty cray. Maybe that woke up Wiki Bobby.
Yes, so...
Or whoever. Or Bobby.
Are we going to have an Arbor Day special?
Sonia Bobby.
The Mummy and the Monkey's Arbor Day special.
I don't think they can handle it. I don't think anyone's ready for that.
It might be too crazy for YouTube.
I don't think that YouTube can handle it yet.
Yes.
But maybe one day when the world catches up to us and our insanity. But
yeah.
We'll
have to think of a different holiday.
We'll start with...
Arbor Day might be too much for everybody.
Maybe we start with Emoji Day, which was a couple days ago.
Oh, was it?
Remember that?
What about National Black Cat Day?
Remember that day?
When is that?
Oh my God!
I think every day is Black Cat Day here.
I don't know.
All the crypt kitties think every day is Black Cat Day.
Apple Pie Day. Oh boy, that day. No. But I don't know what society exists out there where they assign every day a day. Like
every day there's a holiday, right? Every day you can have fun and find a reason to celebrate life.
Oh boy. Yeah, well, you would think so, right?
Yes.
Anytime
every day can be a holiday.
It should be.
You should find something to celebrate. And I know that sounds corny, but it's true.
So what is this? David Phillips, and it's funny. My ex-girlfriend and I had a bet. Tom Green's Freddie Got Fingered to Joe Dirt versus Joe Dirt. What's the better film? She went with Joe Dirt, but I didn't really lose. Ha ha ha.
Well, what depended what you were betting. Says there's an Arbor Day horror movie, The Arbor Demon.
Oh, see?
I didn't even know that existed.
Well, now we have to add that to our crazy festivities.
Yes.
I think Hollywood has done quite a bit extensive. They do go through those things, and I don't even know if Hollywood made that or it was an indie film. Who knows? It was like right there with the Gravy Boat Killer.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool indie movies out there that do weird things that Hollywood won't do. So, like, we know someone who's an amazing filmmaker, and he made a movie called Carousel.
Oh, yeah.
And him and his wife came up with this idea about a killer carousel horse that wants his revenge.
That first one, we've seen one and two. There's three of them.
Carousel, I think, is the best.
Carousel.
There's three of them, but the first one I think is the best.
We haven't seen three yet, I don't think. We've seen one and two.
Have we not seen three?
We haven't. I don't
think we saw one and two, but I liked the first one out of the two.
The first one is unbelievable. And
it is so cool.
We've turned other people on to it.
It is so weird and funny.
What did you do to me? You know, why?
Yeah, and I think that might be on Amazon Prime or Tubi. Mm-hmm. If you guys look up Carousel.
With an H, not cell, but hell.
Carousel.
Good stuff.
It's so like out there and weird, and I love it.
Well, there's stuff I will just say this: I've seen a lot of stuff. Some stuff in there I've never seen before, and don't know if I want to see it. And once you see
it, you can't unsee it.
But it's pretty wild, and that's what I like about some of these movies, especially indie ones. Is sometimes they'll show you stuff, and maybe you didn't need to see it in the first place, but at least I didn't see it before. It's not something I've seen a million times over.
So on that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and
one last note about Andy Kaufman.
No,
I'm joking.
No,
see, that's my jokes. I'm being annoying like him.
Yeah, and it's not funny.
I'm just joking.
Okay.
Anyway, please.
All right. Thank you, girl. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And like always, good night, good fright, and we'll see you on the next show. Mwah! See ya.
That's right. And if you're around Arbor Day,
things get weird.
Think about it. Anyway, until then, good night, y'all. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I have to shut this off. That's all I have to do.